Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading for serious people, for people who are curious. And for me, being curious is the best indication of intelligence. You memorizing something doesn't mean a damn thing, doesn't tell me anything at all about your intelligence. It says that you can memorize. You can go through the motions and you never absorb it. We do that all the time. I mean, once you get out of high school, get past college, you're in your 30s. Somebody asks you some sort of a question on a subject that you studied in high school. Most people can't remember because they were never connected and never gave a damn to begin with. They were never given a reason to really pay attention. So the fact that you're here with this tarot reading, and this tarot reading is very, very different from other tarots. I have never run into one like mine at all. Didn't plan it that way, just kind of evolved that way. But this is for people who are serious, who are thinkers, who are curious, and want to try to find their way through this human stew called life. So every day I come in here very focused on the idea of creating a narrative for you, of getting you to manifest, creating pictures in your own mind. I don't need AI, I don't need a damn smartphone or desktop laptop. I don't need any of that. I don't want that. You create that stuff on your own. We can use the smartphone, desktop, laptop, whatever, as a vehicle for our communication, certainly. But the work, the actual creating of those pictures in your head is your business. And that's why after 20 plus years of doing tarot, I've come to the understanding that tarot does not predict anything. Never was intended, although it was sold that way because people are basically lazy fools. Please tell me what the future's going to hold. Please tell me what the future's going to hold. They don't want to put any effort. They don't want to get involved. Just make me rich and beautiful and live forever. Basically. Then there are others who go, okay, look, I know I have a certain amount of time here. I don't know if there's reincarnation or not, but I know I have X amount of time here. How do I make the best of it? The question is, what is the best? Is it just having things, more homes, more cars, more clothes, more things? Is that what it is? Or is it something deeper? And it's the deeper stuff that actually kind of runs our lives subconsciously. Life is full of luck. You get some rich bastard go, well, man, I work my ass off and I did bullshit. Bullshit. Did I say bullshit enough times? They were lucky. They were born into a family who had connections. They were born into a family that gave them a certain set of values. They got breaks along the way. People liked them, connected with them. Everything, I don't give a damn who they are. And if they're taking credit, they're patting themselves on the back. They are delusional. You who are here with the tarot realize there's a strong element of fate in life. The question is connecting to the energy, the frequency of the moment, and that's what tarot is all about. That's why it's the science of potential. So every day, 365, I don't miss a day, unless, of course, the internet is taking down electricity, whatever the hell, can go on in a local community. But other than that, if I got access, I am here every single day for you. Not for me, for you. I want to inspire you. I want you to tap into the kryptonite that every human being has. The ability to make pictures in your head. The ability to help shape your future. And we do it all the time already, right? We do it. You go, you're crazy. No, not. Well, I am crazy, but not about this. We are negatively programmed. We're told about the things we can't do, we shouldn't do. So when we manifest, it's always, usually anyway, negative. Oh, I don't want this. I don't want this. I don't want to meet this person. I don't want to have this. I don't want to take this job. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. And you get it. And then you bitch about a shitty life. Well, you're kind of the one that manifested that. You did it negatively, didn't do it positively. So I'm here to try to help you to tap into the energy. Now, every day the reading's going to be different. You got 10 people here, you're going to get 10 connections. They're not all going to be the same. It's up to you to find a connection in the reading if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. We got tomorrow, next month. Don't worry about it. You'll connect. But the idea is to make the effort to pay attention to see if there's something here that you can tap into in terms of the frequency. That's the point of it. I've also, by the way, done astrology, numerology for 50 years, and those two things are the signs of cycles. They don't predict either, but they do talk about certain cycles, certain time in your life when you can be more immature, when you're going to be less lucky, and da-da-da-da-da-da. The specifics of which you can generalize, but it's rare that you can ever get specific because, especially with astrology, man, it's cycles within cycles within cycles within cycles. And one of the things astrologers love to do, it's mental masturbation. I'm going to show you how smart I am about astrology. I'm going to tell you about this thing and that thing, and this is going here and that's going there, and we're squaring this and we're conjuncting that and we're doing it. You're getting away from communication, man. You're getting away from communication. The idea is to impart usable, accessible knowledge to the person listening or viewing you. But no, I got to do this. I got to show you how smart I am. Get out of here. I don't do that. So the way I've set up my tarot reading is the tarot reading is the focal point. It's the point of passage. But where it works, I will also use astrology and numerology to help build a platform upon which you can use this tarot frequency. So let's get to it. We got four cards. We got five, but four of them are tarot. One is the Oracle card. It talks about the general mood of the reading. Helps us out a little bit. It's all about understanding, right? And the card today says between two worlds. Kind of nifty where they put it together. I like it. Gray and green. The red and gray stand out too. It really, I think, very, very nicely, succinctly sets up the perfect situation. Between two worlds. You're neither one, and yet you're both, huh? Number up in the right-hand corner is 3. 3 is, for me, always lining up the mind, body, spirit. Human beings have a trinity. The mind, the body, the spirit. Each one of those parts of us has a certain frequency. When they all work together, which is rare. It is rare. However, when they do work, it's amazing. Even if you get 2 out of the 3 in line, it's amazing. You get 3 out of 3, mama sana. So the concept is between two worlds, but nowhere at all. You don't fully exist. You just kind of survive. There's no thriving in all of this. The meme for today kind of helps us focus a little bit, which is what the meme should do. And the meme for today says, who's in control? When the media controls the information you see, they control what you believe. We see this all the time. People listen to the mass media people and they spout bullshit like it's true. When you dig a little deeper, you find out it's not true. So there's an agenda to the news. So back, when the media controls the information you see, they control what you believe. When they control what you believe, they control your mind. When they control your mind, they control your emotions. When they control your emotions, they control your actions. When they control your actions, you are no longer in control. When you are no longer in control, you are not in control of yourself. And when you're not in control of yourself, they have won. They have won. And everything is set up to lie to you. At this point, the last 4 or 5 years should have made it clear to anybody who had any kind of gray cells at all that we have all been manipulated, lied to in almost every aspect of life. Why? Them controlling us. They're shaping the media, which shapes what you believe, which shapes what you think, which shapes what you feel. It's a game. For example, all advertising is legal lying. There is virtually no advertising out there, and I'm sure there are exceptions, but virtually no advertising out there that doesn't lie to you in some way. In fact, that is the number one rule in business, especially big business. Lie to your customers, get them to believe the lie, and then you can sell them any kind of shit you want to sell them because you got them. It's all mind control. Give you an example. There was a thing I've been hearing on the radio a lot about the flu shot. They've lowered the age to 50, even if you're not sick. Well, right now they're telling you same thing they told you before. Doesn't make any difference if you're sick or not. You got to get the shot. 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 Why? Well, 6 times greater risk if you don't get it. 6 times what? They don't give you any kind of a measurement. 6 times of what? Okay, so let's come up with an idea. Let's say I live on Lake Superior here. You get a 6-inch wave coming in. Okay, so without the shot, I should get a 36-inch wave coming in. Is that overly concerning? No. They don't tell you that. They just give you a little slice 6 times. And they're the ones that make up the numbers anyway, so you can't even believe that. Here's another one. For your safety, how about home security? Ooh, yeah, gotta be safe, gotta be safe, gotta be safe, gotta be safe. So you put in a home security system. What you don't realize, you're being habituated to being watched 24/7. That's what the home security system does. It watches you, listens to you for 24/7 every day. Gets you used to somebody looking over your shoulder. And this idea of artificial intelligence being used to determine the facts of any situation, first of all, we know that AI is not perfect. But even more frightening than that, it's getting you comfortable with the idea of you not thinking for yourself. Let the AI do it. It's easier. They'll tell me the truth. No, they won't. Number 2, they can be programmed in a way where they out and out lie to you. No surprise there. But let's assume that that doesn't happen. The real damage is that you surrender your humanity to a computer. You do my thinking for me. You tell me what's real and not real, because I can't figure it out for myself. So we're all becoming machines in a very subtle way. Reminds me of the song by Pink Floyd, Welcome to the Machine. We are here. The question is, we're, between worlds, that's where we are right now. You giving up control, you giving up your humanity. Because it's easy, I don't have to think. But boy, they got you. They got you 6 ways a Sunday. There's no 2 ways about it. They are moving everything in their favor. Cars are being pushed to electric. Electric can be controlled by one little algorithm, and they can shut down all the electric cars. They can't move, they can't start. Homes are more expensive to buy and maintain. Food prices rising every single day. And you're noticing in the stores fewer and fewer items are for sale. Then there are the chemtrails, the skywriting, which are poisonous. Killing off our food supplies, cows, chickens, because they're no good for us. Bill Gates wants us to eat bugs. They're soaking veggies and fruits in chemicals. Much, much more. It's all being moved in a way that is very subtle. And the most subtle of all is getting you to accept the computer as the one that controls your life, controls your thinking. Between worlds, fact or fantasy? Let's go to the readings. All the way to the left, you got the 7 of Pentacles. Pentacles are our value system, and the 7 talks about patience. Talks about evaluation. Here you have a value system. Are you going to value things? Or are you going to value people? If you value things, then you're going to let the computer run your life. If you value people, You may use the computer, but just as a guide, nothing else. You know, the Luddites back in the early 1800s were right. Technology will take us over and destroy humanity. They were right. Now, the next card is the Knight of Swords. Knights bring gifts, and swords are thoughts, ideas. You are due to get a little piece of information, maybe even revelation from the information. Something will open your eyes. Something will get you to think about this going, holy shit, I mean, we're that close. Yeah, we are that close. All you got to do is get comfortable with these home security systems so that something is looking at you 24/7 in every single room of your life for your safety, of course. And then getting the AI to think for you. A lot of AI stuff on the internet these days showing natural disasters. Well, there's nothing natural about them, and you can see that they're fake. But it's all part of getting you used to it. All part of you getting used to slowly but surely sneaking you in. And the people 20 or under, they don't even stand a chance, man. They don't know the difference. So what's the answer? What's the antidote? Well, we got this card here. It is the Hierophant. Organizations, belief systems, group identification. Got to develop your own potential. Don't give it up to other people. Don't automatically give it up to AI. Well, because AI is smarter than that. Bullshit. You have a gut. You have intuition. Tune in to you. Remember we were talking about the mind, body, spirit, that trinity all lining up frequencies? Well, you ain't going to do it by giving it up to a computer. It's not going to happen. So the Hierophant says, look, you're looking at your value system. You'll have a chance to gain some valuable insight. Use it. It's important. Because the final card says, if you do that, you will have abundance. That's what the Empress card is all about. Abundance. Fertility. It doesn't mean you're going to be making babies, but you'll have a fertile life. You'll have the opportunity to create. With this computer stuff, with this programming stuff that we're being given on every level that you can possibly give us, you don't stand a chance. You cannot originate your life. You are permanently stuck between two worlds, and you don't know which is fact and which is fantasy. And at that point, they gotcha. So that's the tarot reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another Tao Manifested Tarot. Here every day, 365. Please like, subscribe, and share so that the people who are living around me get off my back. Like, subscribe, and share. I will be back again tomorrow with another Hope You're Here. If not, between now and the next time we do tarot together, peace and blessings.